We can move over a little bit, perhaps.
No.
Oh no, he just don't move.
Not move.
Sorry,
It's a deliberate thing, I think.
Hi, my name's Dan Wakeling. I lead our luxury development across Europe and Africa for our three luxury brands, which are LXR, Conrad and Waldorf Astoria. And I'm also responsible for any projects that have a branded residential component, any brand across the EMEA region. Our strategy really hasn't changed too much for our luxury brands. We still want to be present in all of the key gateway markets of Europe and resort destinations. Generally Hilton in Europe at least, we have a gap in the system as far as resorts are concerned, so we definitely have room for more resorts. And we've got plenty of loyal guests that are wanting to come and stay with us when they come to Europe and Africa. And there's plenty of places we can go, particularly with our luxury brands. But I think probably priority number one, having signed the Waldorf Astoria in London a few years ago, which is going to open in a few years, an iconic building, Admiralty Arch. Paris would definitely be, sort of priority number one. And David and I are working very closely on trying to secure one of those opportunities. But as we all know, they're few and far between. Following COVID, and some hotels that were able to stay open through COVID, our luxury platform did exceptionally well. We had a banner year. Across the board, all three brands as a collective, we managed to grow predominantly rate. Occupancy was a little bit of a challenge, but definitely RevPAR. So we've had some of the best years we've ever had with our luxury brands. Some of our properties, like the Waldorf in the Maldives, traded incredibly well. I think that was driven a lot by COVID, and then now we're seeing sort of maybe people calling it revenge tourism. But at the moment, we're seeing no end to that, and luxury is holding up really well. So from that perspective, I think we've got no problem in convincing owners that there is, a resilience in that luxury market if you're in the right locations with the right product and the right brands. I think the other interesting thing is we're getting a lot more interest from investors to bring a residential component, a branded residential component, and we've seen the explosion of branded residences in south of Florida. And Dubai is a key market. Even standalone branded residences where there is no hotel and it's just a residential building that has hospitality-like services and amenities. People are really, really interested in investing in those types of projects. So we're definitely moving into that space more and more. We've got, I think it's about 55 projects globally where we've got a hotel and a residential component that's part of the building. There's different opportunities, so there's urban located opportunities and resort opportunities, and I think they're very different obviously for the hotel or hospitality element, but particularly for the residential aspect of it as well. So I think we're doing those projects now. I think we'll see more and more of them in the future. The original Waldorf Astoria in New York will be opening. And that's going to be phenomenal. That has a branded residential component to it as well as a hotel. As you may know, the hotel was over 1,000 rooms. It was sold some years ago, and the investor has decided to reduce the key count to what is really more manageable. And from a luxury service point of view, it's very difficult to deliver genuine luxury service in a massive property like that. And then the other. So they've taken that space and converted it to residences, and they're in the market selling those at the moment. So I think having the original back and trading will be fantastic. And then, I'm probably really excited about Admiralty Arch in London. It's a great company to work for. Both David and I have been with the company a long time, and we've seen the introduction of new brands and the successful launch of those to where they get to now. So it's a great time to be with the company. As developers, you always want to be doing more though, so we're always hungry to look at new projects and meet new owners. A lot of our deals get done with existing owners, so a big portion of our deals every year, I think that's testament to the fact that we've got great owner relations, good relationships with people who really know what they're doing and want to do more and more with us. So we love that, but we always want to talk to new investors as well. look, there's a lot of things. It's not just one thing in particular, but I genuinely believe that it's a part of our industry and everyone's life that we all need to attack it in a certain way. It won't be a differentiator in the future. It'll be table stakes. We know now from our salespeople that more than 80% of inbound inquiries on big pieces of business, they ask us, what is Hilton doing about ESG? Thanks for having us.